Hello, in this lesson we're going to add a Google Drive assignment for the students. So I always come to the dotted line just below the Add Materials button so that what I add will go to the top of my page instead of falling at the bottom. If you go to any of the dotted lines, wherever you put it is where it will go. So I click on the dotted line. I'm going to click Add Assignment. Inside of the Create Assignment, you would set it up the same way you do any other assignment, first by giving it a name, then by giving clear directions. Remember to give directions that the parents understand as well, or a student who wasn't in class that day. Next, to add a Google document, you'll click on the Google Drive assignment. This should bring up your Google Drive. If this is the first time you're doing one, it'll first ask you to sign in to Google and give permission for it to access your Google Drive. These appear sort of like your recents folders, so if you haven't used something in a while but you know kind of what you are looking for, you can just type it into the search. Be sure not to add any files that are blue. They don't gray out, but the blue ones with the W or Word documents, and the students won't be able to write on those in this. So you have to make sure that it's the blue with 3 little lines. Those are the Google documents that will work inside of here. So again, avoid the W's and look for the Google documents. You can use any Google product except for Jamboard, so you can use the slides or the document or a sheet. I'm going to use this Venn diagram and attach. When I do that, it's automatically going to create a copy of this for each student in the class, so no more forced copies. Give it a grading category, and you can add a due date if you want. It's not required, and then you just hit create. So here's my assignment. When I open it up, it looks a little different than a normal assignment would. The directions are here on the first page and a copy of what the link is, but I'm not going to click on that. If I go to in progress, I can see all of the students that are currently taking it. If a student is actually working on it in live time, I'll be able to see what they're doing as they're doing it. Great for virtual learning because you can watch the students type into their document and be able to flip between the students and give advice where needed. And then once they submit it, it'll all show up over here on the side, and you can grade all of the documents within this one spot and not have to open up a ton of different Google Docs or go searching for them, because they're all going to be in one place. So I want to show you what this looks like from the student's point of view. So if I come over to this course, I'm a student in this course rather than a teacher. So the assignment is shown here for me. I only have one other option here, which is my document. So this is my copy of the slideshow. It's going to take a second for it to pull up, but as it pulls up, if students are having a hard time or it's not opening for them, there's a little link here right above it where if they can't see the document, if they click there, it's going to allow them to re-sign into their Google Drive. So if students are having trouble, this is where they should come first to fix that. And then here's my copy of the document. So as a student, if this were a template, I could just click in here and answer my questions or do whatever I needed to do inside of this assignment. Once I'm done making any changes that I need to make, I just hit submit. Yes. And then the teacher now has a copy of this inside of their assignment under the Submissions tab. The one thing to remember when you're creating Google Drive assignments, if you have to copy the Google Drive assignment to another course, so let me go back to the one I'm the teacher on. If you have multiple courses and this assignment needs to go to multiple courses, you would just come to the gear you're going to come to the gear and copy to a course, and you can copy it to as many courses as you need to copy it to. But when this assignment goes to that new course, the actual document from my Google Drive isn't going to go with it. So you're going to have to go into those assignments and re-add the document. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So if I copy this to my other sandbox, hit copy. We go to that other course I just copied it to. And here's the assignment with the directions that I added. But I'm going to have to edit this document, this assignment, because the Google Drive assignment isn't there. So for every class that you bring it into, you're going to have to open it up with Edit, click on the Google Drive assignment button, select the assignment again, and attach. Pretty easy to do. It didn't take me more than 2 minutes maybe to get that added back in. It saves the students about 8 clicks if you just give them a forced copy and they have to figure out how to put it into their assignment.